Oh my, very steamy, Commander Shepard. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect 2! I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we finished off the Firewalker DLC, and this time we're gonna start our next DLC on the docket, that being Overlord. Hello, Kelly. So we'll head back from the system that finished us off. Not in that way. Although I think we did. Did we die once? I think we did. Did we? I don't know. At some point we exploded in the paper mache ship. But we're gonna pop on into the Typhon system out here in the Phoenix Massing. It actually is called the Phoenix Massing instead of just Phoenix Massing. So, you know, that's neat, I guess. And on to Ite. Ite is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-giant planet. The rings contain rocks up to 1 meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that Ite's largest moon, Litai, is in unstable orbit and predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. Knowing that any Itean venture is living on borrowed time, the colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other garden worlds. And for this one, we are going to be fighting lots of guests, so we'll bring along our 2 bestest buddies, and also going to switch away the cane for the... I didn't really use the Firestorm much when we first got it, so let's do that now. And yes, we have to use the Hammerhead again.
Thank God you came. My name is Dr. Gavin Archer. The situation is urgent. We're facing a catastrophic VI breakout. I'll explain the details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Okay, we're not using the Hammerhead right away, but we will end up using it. Don't worry.
Here, on the monitor. There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
So yeah, things not exactly going great on this place. And we can even shoot open that, which I think we need to. Nope, okay. I feel like one of these doors is supposed to be broken, but it's not. Regardless, we can go in medical station, we can recover some money.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming. Status report. Please.
So yeah, whatever they're doing in the research, apparently it's going well.
His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration.
Let's just make sure that we're not missing anything.
To all project personnel, I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
I'm sure Tali will love to hear about them working on live Geth.
Right.
You can even switch to your shotgun.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Overlord is well, at the very least, it's a lot better than Firewalker was. This is a very creepy DLC at times. You know, we got the eyes popping up from the Rogue VI. We got a lot of dead people around here.
This is an automated security update. Gang activity has been detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all-clear is given.
Just a little bit more cash. I was hoping that would be something to read a bit more on. Also, the cameras are always tracking you. But you can't destroy them.
Welcome. Today's lunch special is egg salad.
Oh boy, egg salad. But yep, lots of Geth out here. A couple of Geth destroyers. Some rocket troopers. Just Geth all the way around. I'll explodinate you. I thought we were done because of the save. We were not done because of the save. But luckily we are at the point where we're at the point where our powers are enough that we can mostly shred through enemies. I have a few more upgrades I should get, but just haven't. So pop on the tech armor. You know, it's go boom. I'm very, very talented at words, as you can tell. Now, the unfortunate thing is that we can't really use the area reave on these guys because they got shield and not barriers.
Want some more?
That. Cafe register. We're just stealing money from them. And we can definitely pop our armor back up.
Firing a high-impact shot!
Your high-impact shot was very bad, Garrus. Gun down. Again, always want to explore every nook and cranny of everywhere you go, as you might miss out on something. The start of Overlord isn't the fastest, but still.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
So whatever they were doing, they thought it was good, but considering it's Cerberus, it was probably horrific war crimes. Because that's just kind of what Cerberus does. They're just really big fans of war crimes. Just chug along. There's no reason to shoot down any of the cameras. You just can. We got a nice little bit of music playing as well. And we've reached the tram.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Arriving at dish access. is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I don't know if the VI got proper approval. The nerve of some programs to just completely disregard protocol. I mean, come on. They're supposed to be exactly that. They're supposed to follow protocol. Their job is robot adjacent. They're more or less robots. I don't know if VIs are... Well, obviously, not to this extent they aren't, but I don't know if VIs are, like, an actual thing in our lame old real world that doesn't have Turians or Quarians or giant cuttlefish that threaten to destroy the entire galaxy on a cyclical basis. You know, lame stuff like that. I wish we had that.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Probably because it's in control of the whole station. Well, I suppose it's similar to the... I forget what the system was called back on Novaria. But it could be similar to that. You're getting some pretty generous autosaves, which I am more than fine with. And it seems to be locking us out. Which, you know, just what you want to see for... Oh. I think just A post to his death. No. We'll just pop that back up.
Scoped and dropped.
Down you go. Got another bypass to take care of. Boop, 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 and boom. We are masterful electrical engineers out here on the Normandy crew. And so we got a guest hunter now aboard. More close-range shenanigans to take care of. Thank you, Tali. As we're progressing further and further on, it's getting a little bit more difficult to clear out more of these geths. I think the plural of geth is just geth. Well, I mean, we know that. Legion kind of told us. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's supposed to eventually go up there, but I don't know if we have any hiccups to get here. I don't think there are, but you never know. Luckily, yeah, geth are pretty easy to take care of. I don't know where Tali went, but... Oh, there you are. Yeah, I'm sure she's doing fine. That's what I was gonna say before I found out that, yeah. Things are going pretty well with her. Keep marching on ahead.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own
Boop. And I believe each one you destroy spawns a new wave of enemies. I think that's how it works.
Watch for heavy fire.
Dodge you.
I love this right.
Yeah, we can just keep moving. Going great here. I think that's a prime. Yeah. That sure is a prime. And luckily we have Overload, or Overlord. We can use our flamethrower. Pop you in the face. Yeah, just keep circling around. We'll eventually get it.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
You've got to be kidding. Whoa, the whole thing's giving way. Over here! What the hell is going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Transmission dish destroyed, surviving scientists located.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I'd hate to see what you'd call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
What happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Tell me about the Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
I'll talk about him a little bit more in the next episode because we are at time, but Gavin Archer is... oh boy, Gavin Archer. We'll get to you. But, again, we will not get to that until next time. So, yeah, until then, see you guys.